Yeah, we've got two. We've got two targets, Andrew. We've got a gold nugget each, mate.
Oh, look out.
Andrew's got no head either. What happened to your head?
Oh, I chopped it off.
You didn't need it.
No.
Well, look, while I'm down here, mate, while I've got the detector. Oh, welcome back to Digger Detecting, everybody. Welcome also back out into the bush. And once again, you guessed it, we're looking for the gold. It's a Friday, it's 11:06, and we've been going for about, well, 10-15 minutes, and bingo, well, we've already got some gold. It's tiny, I know, but there's a little clump of gold hiding in that bit of dirt. So let's bust him out, let's give you a look. And as I said, we're only about 10 minutes in. Andrew's with us today. He's off down the gully, hopefully sniffing out the gold as well with the GPX-6000 by Minelab. So let's roll this one around in our hand. He's only small. Oh, he's actually not too bad. I thought he was going to be tiny. He is tiny, but not as tiny as what I thought. So there we go, off into the back of the scoop. We'll try and clean him up a little bit. Sit him up on the knee. And bingo, we're on the gold buster at 10 minutes into today. We've got all day too, so look out. We're going to find a lot more of these. Let's keep going. Oh, this is an exciting one. As you've seen, we just pulled that last bit of gold out of here. I'm not finished covering up that hole. There's still a little bit of dirt left loosely. We're still working around this same area though, and as you can see, we've got our next target right beside. And what I've done is I've actually switched into Auto 2 settings, and I've turned the threshold back on. So I don't know how well you can hear that, but I do have the threshold going in my headphones there. And as I said, running in that Auto 2 setting right the way up, and just holding the button there, you can switch over to opt for the threshold. Now let's give you a bit of a listen. We're just going to turn Bluetooth off very quickly. You can see a little hole that I've scratched out, and give you a listen to the target. Now I know some people don't like Auto 2 mode because they feel that it misses targets with the GPX-6000. I'm sort of testing it out a lot more lately because, well, I seem to like it. It seems to be very sensitive. Andrew must be close by. There's our target in the scoop though. So we've got a bit of interference coming through the machine just at the moment. Could also be my phone. Quite clearly hear that target though. So let's keep going down. We're going to need two hands for this one. I really don't see it being a bit of lead. Then again, if it's gold, being that deep, well, it should be quite some size. So let's set you up, two hands on the pick. We'll come back and we'll give you a look. We'll also try and quieten that machine down. How noisy. Righto, let's have a look. We got him in the scoop, I think. Didn't do a noise cancel on the machine. It's just quietened itself down, which is nice. Oh, we're getting close. Ah, that's lead. How did you get all the way down there? It is too. There we go. We dug 6 inches to China for that one, for a bit of lead. He's been there quite a while. That's okay though, could have easily been gold, and hopefully if we keep working this area hard enough, we'll get that next piece. Well, that took a little while then, didn't it? We've been a long time between drinks, I tell you. It's been about an hour and a half since our first bit of gold, but check that bad boy out. We've got number 2. It's not without the effort either. I've dug so much lead this morning, traversing up and down all these gullies. I tell you what, I really deserve this second piece. I really do. There he is. Nice little nuggy. Second nuggy for the day. I know he's only tiny. We zoom in there, he looks better. But the 6000 is having no issues picking up on all those bits of gold. It's also having no issues on picking up all those bits of lead. So one little gold nugget in the container. Don't roll away, fella. Let me just show you. So we've been going for about an hour and a half, I suppose. And as you can see, we're sort of working down this gully that the miners have cut out. Well, it's not a original natural gully. It's just a big cutout. And you can see they've cut all the way from the creek, all the way up until that little adit that they've run off into the side of the hill. So look, 2 bits of gold. And as you can see, a ton of lead so far. So as I said, it's not without its efforts. I don't know what that strange little piece is there. He's clearly not a bullet. It's a little brass piece. I'm just trying to flick him over. I'm making it worse every time. You can see there, got little triangles on each end. I don't know what it is. Interesting piece though, left over from the old miners. So awesome stuff. A second piece of gold. I tell you what, it must be 12:22. Must nearly be lunchtime soon. I'm gonna go catch up with Andrew, see if he's got on the gold as well. Toink. Well, it's a gully of dreams, this one, and I'm glad I've found it. We just got our second piece of gold right there. It was 12:22. We were going to go for some lunch soon. As you can see, we've still got the cutout in front of us. Well, I seen this hole beside us, and I never get deterred when I see a detectorist hole. Like, yes, you think, I wonder what they got out of there, but you always still swing over them. There's a really, really good reason why, because I don't know how many times I've swung back over a detectorist hole, found a coin, found an awesome old button, well, even found gold. And we're going to show you that in a second. But you can see here, someone's had a scrape out, they've filled their hole back in. That's quite a while ago too. You can see the rain has washed away and sort of made it return to natural. And look, you've even got grass starting to grow back out. How nice. But we've got a signal right beside it. You can see the hole there. We've got the signal right beside it, and bingo, can you see what I've just got thrown out in the leaf litter? So I dare say someone's found that target. They've got a bit frustrated, got a bit hungry and angry at the same time, and they've walked away from this piece of gold. Let's bring him on the knee. That is why you always double check people's targets there, people's holes. Don't ever be deterred. And the way I see it, well, they've done the hard work for you. They've found the target and located that good signal for you to dig. Otherwise they wouldn't have dug it. And there we go. Let's get rid of the dirt. And this one, well, we've worked for the other two. Maybe not the first one this morning. We definitely worked for that second one. We didn't really work for this guy though, did we? Let's put him in the mouth. We'll give him a clean up. Oh, no, I've dropped him. Oh no. Hold on to your horses, everybody. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, you don't want to drop them again. Otherwise then you've got to go through the effort of finding them again. Look, let's just put him on the end of the shovel. He's clean enough for now. That's our third little nugget. We can always clean him up a little bit more at home. So awesome, awesome stuff. I've found my new favourite spot to be. In the gully where the gold is. Let's keep going. Well, the gold is laying on the surface in this gully. Nearly. What a great spot to be. You see we've got a next target right here. He's only just very faint still. And we're only taking the lightest scratching off because we've just got 2 bits of gold. We know this is a good little patchy area. That's what it's turning out to be anyway. And we know that there's gold coming out here, only small. But as you've seen, I dug a lot of lead everywhere else I've been this morning. Adventuring around the countryside at this site. We've done it fairly well. But I'm just starting to explore those new areas. The areas that I haven't really done as well. And this is one of them. So I reckon he's still in there. We'll just ground balance there quickly. Sometimes allows you to hear that target a little bit better. It's like we've lost him. We haven't, he'll still be there. Yeah, he is too. He's just hiding from us. So what we're going to do is continue to go down. We've only got a hole opened up the size of the pick. And when you get down that little way, you kind of need to get the whole coil in there and sort of divvy him back and get that nice swing. So look, what we're going to do is just going to open this up a little bit. We're not going to go deeper just yet. We're just going to open him up from the back, from the sides, pull him down and make that nice little capped ledge so our gold doesn't run off down the hill. And now we're just going to take that little bit more depth out of him. Take that next scraping back. Hopefully we'll get another bit of gold out of this as well. Let's have one more listen. If not, I'm going to have to go after him 2 hands. Ooh, let's have another ground balance. They're so small bits of gold, these ones, that they can be tricky. You just really got to have some concentration and a bit of patience. So let's keep going down because he's still in the hole. We'll come back and hopefully we've got our third, fourth bit of gold. I think fourth. We'll see how we go. Righto, you're on an angle, no one move. As you can see, we just opened that hole up a little bit, and he's right in the middle, right about there. So let's see, and look, I'm pretty certain it's going to be gold. Oh yes it is. Oh, let's go down. You can see why they chopped this gully out, can't you? Because we've just got 3 bits of gold, or 2 bits of gold. We're digging down to our third, hopefully. So if there's gold lining the banks of this cutout that they made. Whoa, that sounds awesome. Well, if there's gold lining the banks, oh, we're in the clay too. This is gold, 100%. But look, if there's gold lining the banks, they've chopped it all out, have processed it, and you've got a little mine up over on the side there. Well, firstly, oh, that sounds so good. Firstly, it means that they've missed quite a bit that we can come back and get. We might even take a little a scraping off here one day, do a pan down on the creek, because the creek's not far from here. How much fun would that be? We've got the high bank there too, we could do a bit of high banking. But firstly, it means we can do that, and secondly, it means that I need to concentrate quite a bit of my time working up and down this gully now. Let's have a look, Ski. Oh, we've got him out. Who pushed him down the hill? He was supposed to stay up there. He's somewhere down around here. So let's grab our scoop. Place gold in the scoop. Where is it? It's not in that one. It's not in that one. It's not in that one. Someone stole our gold. It's not in that one. It's not in that one. Let's have another look, Ski. Where are you hiding? Off to the side here, maybe. They're so tricky sometimes. It's going to be gold. And this may be why that last piece got thrown out, because you can get frustrated quite easily with this. And you can simply just walk away and go, oh well, it's probably just a bit of lead, I'll leave it. That's why you got to persevere. Let's have another look, ground balance. Show you how we're going to find him. Right, he's still right there, somewhere. Let's have a look. As soon as we get him in the scoop, we're going to know about it. It's going to sound delightful. Funny that too, because it can sound so soft. As soon as you get him in the scoop, it sounds wonderful. Alright, stand back up. Process of elimination. Oh, don't tell me he's still there, or we threw him back out. What's going on? Alright. Well, there we go. Good lesson for anybody watching. And I should have really picked that. Because of the depth of your shovel, if you go stacking a big mound of dirt up there, your gold's sitting up the top, well, chances are you're not going to hear him. So there we go. We'd actually had him in the scoop. There he is. That is a great lesson. And you know what? I could easily edit that bit out, but I'm going to leave it in. Because it really shows the true reality of it, and as I said, that's how we're going to find it. Perseverance, patience, persistence, and I guarantee you, oh yeah, this is going to be gold. 100%. It can't not be gold. Let's have a look. Just waiting to see it. Oh, yes. Ah, as I said, patience, persistence, perseverance, it will all pay off. And there we go. That is the big guy. Ah, that is exciting. That's the biggest one yet today. He's very flat. Let's grab the camera. And you've seen all that happen. As I said, I could have edited that out, but what's the point? We like to show it all real here at Dig It Detecting. That's amazing. Look at him. Oh, wow. That's why you got to chase him. Andrew is not going to like me today at all. Ah, that is awesome. He's quite the big guy, isn't he? Compared to the little ones that we've been getting. He is just awesome. Just amazing. And you've seen all that happen. He's a real flat bit, so we sort of lost him there a little bit there. You see how flat he is? Like a cornflake. Blanking that detector out. Isn't that incredible? Another bit of gold, thank you very much, Lee. Where'd he go? There he is. Hiding on the end of the shovel. Oh, now he's mixed in with the dirt. And look, as I said there before, that is why they've taken this big cut in this gully. You can actually see the quartz lines going through all the slate, what have you. And that's what they would have been attacking. They would have dug it all out, they would have took it away, stamped it at a battery, and they would have crushed it and got the gold out per ton. So just amazing. And you can see that natural, as I said, host formation of the rock where the gold would have been embedded. Obviously there's no gold in that, otherwise they would have took that. But look, there is a shaft there. And funnily enough, I stuck the detector down there the other week when I found this shaft in the first video here, and there's a signal down there. So just amazing. Look at the quartz vein running through all this slate. So really, really cool. Slate, clay, and quartz. Just amazing. You can see why they were chasing it, and well, you can see why I'm down here chasing it as well. Let's keep going. See if we can find another little piece, shall we? That was bloody awesome. Rightio guys, we're on to our next one. I'm just going to turn the headphones off so you can actually hear it properly. There's noisy planes going overhead. Interrupting the detector today. But I'm certain we're about to find another bit of gold. Yes we are. Look at that. I was about to do the whole scoopy, but we don't need to. We've got it in the handy. That's very handy. Awesome. Number 5, number 6. As I said, we have found a golden gully. We're going to go have some lunch, and after lunch we're going to come back. We're going to hit up the golden gully once again, and well, we all know what happens generally on a gold day detecting after lunch. That's when the excitement happens. That's when the big gold comes out. Let's see how we go. Righto, Andrew's got his glasses on. He's about to see what we've done for this morning's efforts. You be careful, mate. Don't you breathe. Don't you drop them either. I don't want to spend the next 10 minutes picking them up.
Quite a few.
Quite a few. Look at the flat guy too. Look at the big guy. He come out of a nice little deep hole, and the rest, is that one there?
No.
No. The rest, even one, come out from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just be careful. I think there's one more in there. Oh, there should have been 7. Where's the 7th? Or maybe I counted that guy as the 7th. Yeah, I think that's just dirt. That's not gold, Andrew. There's only 6.
No, 6, mate. No, that's one dropped on the ground here.
Well, look, that one's so big, it sort of makes up for 2 anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Zoom in.
Yeah, no, the zoom.
No, I'm only using 0.1 zoom. not bad at all. So
no, it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, not a bad little run. And as I said, we found the golden goose, the golden gully. We're going to go back and have another go with the golden goose after lunch. I was going to say something else then, but there might be children watching. So 6 little bits of gold in the container, especially that big flat bit. I'll tell you what, he's going to be half a gram himself.
Make sure I didn't drop it.
You flick over and check. We're going to go have some lunch. Rightio, so we're back in the golden gully. We've just stopped and had some lunch. We showed Andrew our nuggets, and we may have put them on the scales very quickly, very quietly. I'm not going to tell just how much we've got, because that may change by the end of today. So look, what I'm going to show though, just quickly, I've just brought Andrew down into the golden gully, and I said to him, mate, I've worked up the left-hand side here. You can work the right-hand side. I'll disappear somewhere else and see if Andrew can pick up a bit of gold. What I was going to show Andrew though is our little den, our little cave down here. And I stuck the detector in off to the left there, and it gives a signal. You want to have a look? You want to have a listen? Let's do it, and I'll show you a look. And while Andrew's up here working this gully, what do you reckon, Andrew? Will you pull me out by my legs if I get stuck? Yeah? So I'm sort of thinking about going in here. Because have a listen to this. Probably is nothing. Oh! What is that, eh? The miner's left a big chunk of gold for us, mate. Andrew's thinking about it now. He's like, Luke, what have you done? Oh. It's about there, Andrew. It's about, what, 3 feet, 4 feet in? Now, what I'm thinking, buddy, if I turn off like that, if you want to work the gully, I'll dig out my little hole, my little den.
You're going to dig that out?
Yeah. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you reckon
Well, that's a definite signal, isn't it?
That's right. And do you reckon it's smart?
It could be a bit of steel if somebody's thrown in there, but...
Maybe a gold miner. Maybe a gold miner left all his gold sovereigns in there. Because he knew that Luke and Andrew were coming along 150 years later.
He knew you were coming. You were the lucky bugger.
What are you talking about?
No, we know.
we know. 30 ounce later.
Yeah.
Oh dear. All right, let's dig it out then. Andrew's going to have a go on the side here. Even run the 6000 if you want, mate.
No, I'll stick with what I know.
Stick with what you know?
Yeah.
Well, you're learning that machine pretty well. And once you learn it, you know,
Right.
running joke between Andrew and I. Yeah. Every time we don't do any good for the day, it's, that's all right. Once you learn your detector, you'll get the hang of it. You'll do better. So, righto, you go find a nugget. Yell out if you want. Yell out if you want the 6000, mate. I'll stay turned off. And we're going to go digging. I'm going to go into this den. Stay tuned. Alright, well, we've cleaned it out a little bit, as you can see. It's still not the biggest hole to squeeze down, but then again, I'm tall, I'm lean, and I'm mean. I'll get down there, I'm sure. It does look a little bit spooky down there, though. Look at it. Ooh, scary stuff. That's going to be exciting. And when I'm down there, I thought I seen a snake move then. I'll just be very careful when I get in there. But when I'm down there, I'm going to take the 6000 in there. We're going to see what that signal is off the left. And we're going to poke it around on the walls of the side, see if we can't get another signal for gold. Because, well, 150 years ago that hole got dug. If no one's ever been in there with a detector, well, how do we know that there's not a big chunk of gold hanging out on the sidewall where the miners didn't know about, and they've missed it and they've walked away from it? So pretty exciting stuff. We just need to wait for Andrew to get off the detector. He's somewhere over the back there. Marco. Polo. Marco? I don't know. He's somewhere over the back there. We'll find him. And look, we're going to go down the hole. I sort of had a bit of a look and couldn't see any snakes or foxes or rabbits. And look, I've cleaned it out. It's like a nice little burrow now. Let's have a listen. Oh, there's a witchetty grub there too, Andrew. I've got some food while I'm down there. Look at that. I've been digging that target out a little bit. He's right on the entryway. He's going to be easy to dig from in there, probably. Oh, Andrew just made a good point too. You see that quartz there that's above us, and it sort of runs straight in line with that quartz. So the miners chopped all of this out here. There would have been an original quartz run or reef right through here, vein. And look, as Andrew just said, that is right in line with it, mate. So who knows, maybe there's a big chunk of gold. We've probably been hopeful here. What is that, Andrew?
It's definitely something. I reckon a bit of steel.
I reckon it's a bit of steel too. Could we be so lucky?
Yeah, well,
who knows? I've been lucky in the past.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm lucky enough that this does not collapse.
It won't collapse.
And we don't find a spider or a boogeyman down here. Oh, that's what it's like. I can't see nothing. Oh, it's a bit scary in here. I can't turn the flashlight on. Let's stop the camera and we'll come back. Rightio, we got the camera on. We got the light on. We can see what we're doing. And look at this. We can see that ironstone vein running through the slate. Oh, this is cool. It's not a very big tunnel. I didn't think it was. Almost looks like it's collapsed in at the back here. And maybe, yeah, it looks like they tunneled up and it's fallen down. It's come down, it has. There's something living in here too, because there's poo everywhere. Right, let's have a look. We're going to get the detector in here. What was that? I heard something move. Hi, Andrew. What am I doing? All right, can I have my pick down here, buddy? Just throw it down. Welcome to my new home.
I think you got a noise on the wall out here as well.
Have I?
Yeah.
All right, so there's somewhere around here. You want to stick that detector down, Andrew? See where our target was, mate. Go. I'll pull the pick out of the way. Oh, nearly fallen over. Look at that. See the quartz. What is that? All right, let's dig again. It's a bit hard digging from the top because you're trying to pull the dirt up to you. It's impossible. Oh, it's pretty hard packed dirt too, Andrew.
Yeah.
Righto, go another go. Teamwork. Pull it back towards you a bit. Back here a bit. Oh, that's interesting. Although it doesn't tell me nothing. Can I have the detector down here, mate? Please? Come here, Sniffy. Oh, hang on, we're right on something there, Andrew. Oh, we got it out, Andrew. Our big gold nugget's out, mate. That's still there. Or is that another one? Is that 2 gold nuggets, one each? Oh dear. Yeah, we've got 2. We've got 2 targets, Andrew. We've got a gold nugget each, mate.
Oh, look out.
Andrew's got no head either. What happened to your head?
Oh, I chopped it off.
You didn't need it.
No.
Well, look, while I'm down here, mate, while I've got the detector, look at that pipe clay coming through in amongst the slate. Isn't that amazing? I'm worried about it collapsing on my head, but I don't think it will, so we should be okay. And what I'm going to do, though, before I get out of here, I am going to detect this seam, this vein, that the miners were chasing, and even detect the back walls. See if something comes of it. Nah, not at all. Look at this amazing structure. Look at that, it sort of bellies out. It's like like a cave painting almost. Just the texture in the material up above. Isn't that amazing? Just incredible. I'll just show you quickly. You can see the quartz veins. That's all quartz. The quartz seam running right the way through with a mineralisation and the ironstone. You can see that there above. That's ironstone and quartz banded together, mixed together. So look at that. So damn cool. That's what the miners were chasing. Chasing it all the way through into this collapsed section. So look, if no one's ever had a detector in here, well, last time anyone was in here was 150 years ago. May have been where they had a candle right there. So look, it's worth shortening that shaft and just giving a bit of a look at what these signals are on the floor and even on the walls. We'll come back and give you a look. And we'll just put the detector on real low and see what we get. It's been so noisy. Ho ho ho. Andrew, that's a good signal. I'm gonna have to dig that one. There's something on the wall. It's alive. Andrew's got no idea what's going on right now. Oh, I can barely turn the detector around in here. It's just that tight. Andrew said no 20 years ago he would have got down in here with me. But if he gets down in here with me, who's guarding the front entrance? Well, it just means that we've got to dig each other, or dig.
Yeah, we've got to keep on digging for a bit.
Oh, hang on. There's a bit of bracken fern or something in the way. Yeah, that's in the wall. Crazy. Crazy times. The crazy things we do. The places we go, eh, Andrew? Oh dear, it's very hard to swing in here. Let's turn the detector upside down. What is that? That's on the roof. Do you hear that? Let's do a ground balance. Let's go back again. Well, it is. There is a bit of ironstone there. Oh, we're never going to be able to chip that off. How did the miners do it? They must have used their brute strength. They are real men. Look at that. More. Something. Ironstone. I dare say that's what it is, because you can see that ironstony colour. That's exactly what that is. It's ironstone. So I'd say that's what the detector's sending off on. Then again, could be going off on us a little bit too. Well, that was some interesting stuff. I think it is now time to get out of my little hermit hole. Oh, get back up to daylight. Let's turn that detector sideways, Andrew. Oh, pull me out. Help me. Oh, you take the dig it pick. Oh dear, pretty amazing though. Let's just have one more look before we get out of here. We'll have one more gander. And I'd love to take a sample. Like, what worries me about chipping the wall is, will it come down on top of me? But I'd love to take a sample and just see what's in it. Crush that quartz up, dolly it all up, crush it up, and see if we could get a little bit of gold. What? There's some gold there, sparkling on the wall. We'll leave it till next time. Oh dear. Oh, I'm really sweaty, Andrew. I've fallen back in. Oh dear, look at me. It's covered in it.
Your back's worse.
Show us me back. How did I go?
Yeah, not too bad.
I didn't get any gold. Oh, I have my keys in the front pocket too. Imagine if they fell out. Down the hole they would have been. Lost forever in the bush. Alrighty, we are still getting through the digs and we're still in the Golden Gully. Just trying to straddle this hill. Look what I'm working on the side of. It's relentless. But we're still getting gold. So that's always nice. That's a bonus. Let's stand you up here. Let's try and see what we've got in the scoop. Oh, I'm not even tall enough to stand up this high. Like a billy goat on the side of a hill we are. That's why you got to find the gold though, because it's challenging. Other people don't want to do it. You got to think outside the box, work those areas where other people aren't, because that's how you're going to find the lead. Oh dear, thought that was going to be a bit of gold. Rightio, that is about it for us today there, guys. As you see, we're back at the car, and what you didn't see is we've been digging our heart out down in the Golden Gully looking for more gold. And well, we've got a few pieces. However, before I show you that, what I want to do is really show the lead. Just how many targets, well, the trash to treasure ratio, how much bits of lead that we dug to get on little bits of gold that we've got. And there's not that many, well, not as many lead bullets as we've got. As you can see, we dug a ton. So, all right, if we want to start a lead farm, we'll start creating lead sinkers, melting them down. And these are the few wobbly rocks that we got today. We generally walk out of here with a couple of wobbly rocks that make noise. I don't know why they're making noise. Either they're a hot rock, they've got mineralisation in them, sending off the detector, or there may be some gold in them, but we'll check that out later. So that's all our lead. Where is our gold? In the pocket. I've lost it already, yeah. All day spent chasing it. We've already lost it. Thankfully not. So I don't know how many we've got in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. I know I got one more piece after lunch. That was about it. So 0.41 I can see.
4-1.
4-1, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 little nugs.
8 pieces. There you go. You got a few joining together there at the back. Let's zoom in, give you a look. 1, 2, 3 at the back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 little nuggies. And what's my best for today, or best for the day, Andrew? Best record ever?
11.
11. 10 little ones, and maybe one slightly bigger one.
Yeah, slightly.
Slightly bigger. Oh, look, we're up to 0.46 now. The longer you sit it there, the more it goes up. But that's just gold too. Sometimes you've got to get that accurate measurement. You've got to leave it sit there for a little bit. So 0.46, we'll live with that. We'll take it off the scales before it goes back down, and we lose the weight, lose our gold. Put the pan back on, and 0, 0, 0. Perfect. We can do stuff. And there we go, 0.46 grams, nearly half a gram of gold. And look, I always say this, and I'm being truthful here. It's never about the money. However, for anybody out that's interested, today gold just went to $121 a gram, Andrew. So half a gram there. That's about $60 worth of gold that we picked up today. Only small, but as I always say, it adds up.
It all adds up.
It all adds up. And look, it's a lot of fun. It's never about the money. It's about getting out into the bush and having some fun. And do we always do that, Andrew?
Oh, we always have a ball.
That's
Quick day, the start of the day.
I went down a little hermit hole. What else are we going to get up to next time?
I've got a sore wrist.
Andrew's got a sore wrist. Show us your hand. Andrew tripped right over walking in here. Oh, nice and swollen.
Yeah, it's a bit sore.
Oh, well.
Probably why I didn't do any good with the gold. I was cracking the shits too much.
I was going to say that might have ruined your day from the get-go. So look, next time we get back in here, Andrew's going to walk very carefully, very safely over to the back. Let's hope so. And hopefully we have the next better day. So cheers, guys. Happy hunting. We'll see you on the next.